Alright guys, welcome back if you're still here. Alright, I wanted to play this game because I really want to beat a score on one of the songs, but I also wanted to do it so I could test out my headphones a little more. I see your message now. It might have been because it's starting, but I see it. Why won't my message get through? Let's see when the Flipside match is starting. Okay, 41 minutes. So if I forget, remind me. Alright, let's get warmed up. Actually, you know what? Let's start hard. Maybe all that practice playing Luigi's Mansion will pay off. And I'll be able to beat that one I can never beat. Let's try. Okay, I need my OSU sensitivity. That's not the one. Okay, I think that's it. Fuck it. Okay, 96%. 463 beats. I almost made it. Okay, let's try. High enough. Turn the sound up. Alright. So quiet. I'll turn the master volume down for you guys so it's not too loud. But I need a little bit. I'm only gonna try this a few more times, just want to test it. Fuck! Damn it! That's going good. 205. Sounds like a stray cat. There's an agony outside, very near my house. My dogs are freaking the fuck out. Why won't your messages go through? I mean, I see that one. Oh, you mean on Discord. You have to click the general group. Alright, just gonna try this one more try. Oh, it's so hard. Oh yeah, this is Song of Storms, a remix. I don't know why I'm in the chat, but it keeps saying failed to go through. That's weird. I never encountered that. I'm trying to go for a perfect score. Let me try something else. I don't leave an A rank at that. Let's try that. I'm out of practice. Oh! Shit. Okay, well, what is my... So my top score is 194 times. I could beat that. 190. 195 is the maximum number of notes. Do we have to be friends? And no, my engine is fine. That sucks. Okay, let's try this again. Man, it's so late. Normally I'm a lot better at this. Fuck. Just not good enough. Got all notes in this too. I'm gonna try this one, and after that I'm done.
Next time.
What should I play? I'm just looking through my Steam games. Maybe I could do like a CSGO wingman or something. That's pretty short, because the match starts in 27 minutes. So I'll just play something like that. Let me add a extra hotkey. Alright. Oh, damn it, weapons expert. By the way, I hate that dino boss, by the way. I think it was a terrible design. Like, I like the game, but that boss I didn't like. Is this live? What is this? Assuming the matches haven't started yet. Damn it, it's weapons expert. I wanted to play Wingman, but I guess it's not happening. Guess I might as well try. Train? I suck at Train too. It's my least favorite map. It's fine, I'm gonna get some sick MLG tactics. So this game mode, specifically made for the operation, you can only buy a weapon once. So you have to really use it wisely. It's kind of clever, I guess. It's typical competitive, just with limitations. I should be able to finish it in about 22 minutes when the Flipside match starts, if I get one. It's only searching like 2,000 people because of the time. Too early.
Let's roll.
Alright. What do we got?
Yo, what's up?
Persona? I can never get into Persona, to be honest. Shane, play Monster Hunter. Get Monster Hunter X and then we can play it online. Even though the servers are trash, it probably wouldn't last very long. Sick double though. I'm trying to figure out what my mic buttons are. This is me playing this. I just wanted to play it until the other match starts, which is in like.
Where do you guys want to go?
Can we rush B, please?
Yeah, whatever.
Please.
Yes, we can.
Okay. I'll fix it in a second, Shane. I'm sure that's it. Shot. Right, I turned down the game audio, so I guess that might have been part of the issue. Damn it. We lost.
Not even force because of the. Yeah. We can get a decent buy next round.
They probably are, Shane. They probably are. Not many people are playing CSGO this early in the morning. I'm getting weird lag because I'm streaming, I think.
One that 35 popped out.
Dude, my mouse is acting up.
Galil's Pistols, AKs, SGs, whatever.
Alright, let's see if that helps. Fucking idiot. Goodbye. Time expired. Ah, 53.
Slow B, just sat in roundhouse for a while. I have to rush out Pop Dog because Yellow's just sprinting on the side.
I can't play well with this game when I'm streaming for some reason. I mean, not only that, I probably can't play this map. It's so bad. Like, the special game modes only have specific maps.
Yellow, why'd you just rush out onto A with the bomb?
12 minutes till Flipside match. Gotta get good.
You know you don't really get any XP for losing, right?
I just used my op for the
I don't care
game.
about this for anything but XP either.
Alright, we're gonna go pro.
But you get like 100 XP, and you need to get something 1,000. I mean like 5,000 something. I think it's more now. If you want a drop or anything.
Bomb's going B, so I'm gonna see if I can go there. God damn it.
Only 60.
Oh yeah, I have the FPS on the screen.
He's gonna be over by the ladder.
I turned the those settings on, but I don't know how to turn them off, so they're just perpetually there.
Oil. Top oil.
It doesn't reflect good on the stream because, I don't know, it's doing the same thing that the Rainbow Six did, just a little less. Today I'm getting New Super Mario Bros. 2. Is that the one for DS? 3DS, I mean? This guy's gonna clutch it. I absolutely believe. Just wait for him, wait for him. Nice, dude, nice.
Grab that one. Okay, never mind.
GG. I don't know. I don't know, Shane. If he likes New Super Mario Brothers, it might be a good option for him. I had fun. It is typically stale just because those games are.
No, he had that gun like the entire round. That was an auto pickup. That was him switching because his other gun was almost out of ammo.
Oh my god, I'm so trash. Lit 60. Nice. Yeah, I want to get Superstar Sega 3DS. Treasure Hunter, for you who just joining, I'm just playing this temporarily until the Flipside match starts, and then I'm going to stream that, because, oh boy, if they win. Ocarina of Time 3D, dude, that's like a no-brainer. Welcome, Cringe Souls. I assume you're just calling me noob because I am a noob. And I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm not a noob, I just suck. No, I have like 4,000, no, I don't have 4,000, I have like 3,000 hours, but... I fucking hate Train, dude. Train is the worst goddamn map, in my opinion. Cache is the shit. Cache is the map. One's at 77. Alright, well, welcome, Cringe Souls. I stream every single day. We mostly do classic Nintendo, though. We're doing Mario Galaxy next, if you're interested in any of that stuff. But I'm waiting for the Flipside match to start so I can stream it with you guys and watch that. So I just figured I'd play something to pass the time. I beat Luigi's Mansion today, the PAL version, which is it's a good time. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, like I said, consider subscribing. Matt, you haven't played Kirby Superstar Ultra for DS yet? Is it good? No, I haven't played that one. You mean 3DS, right? Or is that a DS game? I'm not normally this trash, I swear. I'm just trying to read chat and stuff and it's distracting. Have a good computer, that's why. Have you played Metroid? Which Metroid? I wasn't having trouble. Like I said, it runs fast on my computer. Like I was getting at least 60 frames on Rainbow Six. It just didn't come through on the stream. This is Minecraft, yeah. I see Scope viewers coming with fire. Coming in with fire. Yeah, it's fine. You guys should stick around. We're gonna stream the Flipside match. That's about to happen. Flipside versus Penta. It's gonna be a fun time. You guys like that nade? Oh. You guys see that shot? Saw... Hit that instead. Yeah, this is CSGO Roblox. Yeah, Shane seems to really like it, but a lot of people I've heard didn't, and I mean, they probably have good reason to. It's just... if you take it with a grain of salt, you, oh, Metroid Fusion? I've only played Super Metroid and Metroid Prime, I don't remember which one. But man, did you see the announcement for Metroid Prime 4? I was freaking out.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
I was busy. 66. So again, for those of you who don't know, this is a weapons expert, which every time you use a gun, you can't use it again. It's a special game mode for the operation. I'm gonna get the new Metroid for 3DS. I'm not too interested in that, I'll be honest. Last guy's lit 66.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. I'm throwing smoke.
Yeah, Galaxy 1 has a trillion more percent sphere walking than the second game. It's just all around. I don't know. I don't understand why 2 was so shit, to be honest. All right, I'm watching Ivy. If that's okay. I fucking hate this map, dude. Like, every time I fucking end up, and when I finish playing it, like, I just feel like shit. Does that be? Rotating. My team doesn't communicate. This game's about communication. This map's called Train, in case that wasn't obvious. I like Cache. It's my favorite map. This isn't like competitive or anything, I just wanted to play something short before the match started. Like, a competitive match can last up to like 45 minutes. So, I'm playing just, I think it goes to 8 rounds, I think. Or it's best of 20, I think, I don't know. let's try the Negev. Negev's like the laser gun. They updated it, and it's a lot cheaper and it's a lot better.
Deploying flashbang. Incendiary.
Oh, 92? Come on. He's dead. One's Ivy. The thing with this game mode, I can't pick the maps, they like rotate out. Competitive, you can pick what maps you want to play. I'm fine losing this, to be honest.
Alright, gentlemen, this is it.
This game was made in like 2010. No, earlier than that. When was CSGO made? No, Counter-Strike Source is like 1990 something.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing
Why won't my
fire.
team communicate? Like, I need callouts. One's a main.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, it's generic because it's the original. Yeah, I need to use my nades more.
Move it, move it. Grenade out. Flashbang.
Brain Age for Switch. Not my type of game either, but that's kind of cool. Last Alive. 1v5.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Maybe they won't notice. Damn it. Oh, I was trying to ninja. See that now they try to get older people to buy. Well, that's the thing. You don't get squeakers in this. And let me tell you, I believe this was a lot more popular than... It's the most competitive game next to League of Legends, so... You'll see what I mean when I stream this match starting in 11 minutes.
Deploying decoy. Laying down smoke.
Like, this isn't even... This is still getting out of the groups, so once it gets out of the groups, they go to a stadium and it's like way hype, if that's a word. One Ivy. $50. This game's $15, dude. It's like the cheapest game ever. And that's not even on sale. It's like $10 usually. I can't play this map. GG. How do I watch on here? I usually watch on Twitch. Jeez. Alright, I mean, I was about to stream the Flipside match, but that's fine, dude. Honestly, you've been here most of the day, so enjoy your sleep and have a good one. Man, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped for this match. If Flipside win, it's gonna be amazing because they already beat FaZe. Now, if they beat Penta, they have a good chance of getting into the groups. I mean, it's already pretty much confirmed that most of the common teams are going through, so.
Let's say that we have been like 4 months now together. Like nobody would expect us to come here, like just like rocking like that. We just came here, and now when we.
I have a feeling that it won't start right away, so I might do something else in the meantime. It says it's starting in 8 minutes, but they usually have some sort of delay. I'll just set the stream. Alright, there we go. I got it working. I got it set up, so it's just a matter of when they start. Live competition. It's the major, one of the biggest events of the year for esports. Like I said, it doesn't get super hype in terms of the crowds until later on. Already better than Galaxy 2. Well, Galaxy 2 had a shitty fucking... Well, didn't even have a story. At least Galaxy 1 had like a more deeper or darker sort of beginning. Kind of gave you more emotions. Let's see what they say here.
It's only 2 teams I care about. No, I'm kidding. But for Penta to make it all the way, right, and you have teams like that does not, it just comes to show that they actually do have quite some talent on this roster.
Yeah, but is this the end of the
Switch
line?
that up.
Is this a bridge too far?
I think it is. With how well Flipside's played, especially. I mean, this was some people. You could have argued that this was a pretty dark horse pick, not to win the whole thing, obviously, but to get out
I don't
of
think
the
they're going
groups.
to start yet.
No one would have expected it out of them, but you know there is some potential in this roster. They have some of the talent that we've gone over with some of the guys. They're starting to get a little bit more of that strategic aspect, and I do think you asked Robin the question earlier if not having the coach here was going to affect them, and I mean they even said that it was Sonny, I believe, in the interview that when we talked to him, said that it was a little bit of a hindrance to them not having that.
Okay, man. Yeah. I'll catch you next stream, I guess, whenever you're ready to come back. Enjoy the rest of your night or morning, as you said. Have a good one. The teams. $1 million prize pool. Give me a break. This is like
is getting some things down. I mean, we every time we talk to him, you just know where he's kind of like, yeah, we know where this guy, you know, we test where they're playing. We know kind of what's coming. We know they're going to do this at some point, and as soon as it happens, we know to do this. I mean, he's just got everyone on the same page, which is an incredible thing to see. I mean, it's incredible from the in-game leader to be able to have that presence.
Galaxy 1 is shorter than Galaxy 2.
But it's also incredible to have the 4 people around him. Because this only works if everyone's like fully invested into this way of doing things.
And he's not always had it like that.
Galaxy 1 is longer to beat for the first time, but to 100% Galaxy 2 is longer. So basically Galaxy 1 has technically more content. Galaxy 2 is like stupid shit like collect the coins and whatever. Galaxy 1 I'd say would take longer to beat on your first playthrough. Yeah, it'd probably be less than 1 week for me. I did it recently. I was able to do it in about 3 days. I wasn't able to 100% it though. What if I want to collect 100%? 100%? Well, the thing is, you have to replay as Luigi, so essentially you're just replaying the game. So it's just twice as long as whatever it takes you to beat it for the first time, or obviously faster because you will know. Also, Luigi's easier; he jumps higher and whatnot.
You know, it helps when the results that they're having like kind of bolster that, you know, because you can buy deeper into it once the results start coming in. That's the fun part, is winning the games after all that work.
Yeah, no, must be
when does this start?
As well.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
They've played 3 times this month.
3 minutes.
So it's astonishing that they can play 3 in the same month, but they have. And they've all been on different maps as well, Inferno, Overpass, and Mirage. And those, you would imagine, Robin, would be the 3 that both teams would be quite comfortable on here, but having played it, do they get back to them? Do they find something else? Do they spring a surprise?
I mean, just basing off this tournament alone, I think we're going to see another Mirage, mainly because both of the teams won their Mirage.
100% anyways, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's fun to 100%.
Okay, what have we felt comfortable on throughout this tournament? The 3 maps that we've played, and don't really try and do a curveball per se, mainly because this is an elimination game, right? You want to make sure that, okay, the map that we do play, maybe we don't feel 100% comfortable, maybe we want like this other map, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, chances are you're not going to get that, right? So what are we most comfortable with that we think that we can beat them on?
I wish I was part of Flipside.
And Mirage also, I think it was 16-12 the last time they played.
Yes, it was 16-12, yeah. It's the other side of this, that if they both play Mirage, I mean, Robin's right in the sense that if they decide we're just going to play what we want to play rather than worry about what they're good on, but if they do it the other way around...
Well, this is an elimination map, I believe.
If they say, well, we don't
so Flipside lose, they're out.
This particularly good map, and in Penta's case, it probably is Mirage, isn't it? So if Flipside say, well, we don't want to play on Mirage, what else is there?
I mean, there's really anything. I think the one thing that Flipside would want to avoid would be like a map like Cache. You don't want one of those maps that's not...
Hang on, I'm just see if I can do something in the meantime. Not really. Okay, I'm just gonna do deathmatch for now. So this might take a while, to be honest, depends. Oh, they're waiting for the veto to start, that's why it hasn't started yet. The veto is where they get to pick the map, which is very important for the teams. If my gun was tradable, I would have bet 15 bucks on this match, just for the hype. Just for the fun. I don't think it's tradable.
Whoa.
Let's see what we got here. Get some headshots.
Jesus Christ. Register this game.
Counter-terrorists win.
Why does it have to end when I join? Alright, Chain. I hope it starts soon. Again, I don't want to wait too long. Okay, yeah, they're not starting for a while, they're just going through some basic shit. Chicken. The sensitivity feels so weird. The Glock is the worst fucking weapon in this game. Why is the aim so bad on these? I have hits. So they're not bad, they just suck. Bison best gun. Penta picked train. Okay, they're playing train. I think Flipside's decent at that. I think.
You kill him. Very nice. Good job. Oh, leave some for me.
Are you talking about the squid? The squid guy?
You kill one.
Are they getting started?
Imagine, isn't it?
I know, man. I
Just
know.
can't see that world really being real. I think this game is going to be, again, really accelerating. Obviously, I have a sort of, an implicit bias in this one because, Markolov is playing and all of that stuff. Who do you think is going to win, Sam? That's the real question.
Oh man, it's so. This is another very even match, though, because, well, Flipside have played Train already once. They lost to Navi, right? And so maybe there's a little bit of information, beta, data, to pick up
Navi's
there,
a good team.
on the part of Penta. But then Penta are
I'm at the Honey Hive Galaxy now. Is that the level? I'm guessing it's like Galaxy 2. I don't know. I just don't like it, personally.
Sunny, which is interesting, given, it's not just Alu who's the big top dog.
It's no spear walking is why I say that.
Sunny has showed up, and he showed that he can
Or if
definitely
there is, it's very little.
And then HS, Estonia. Another
Yeah,
Estonian.
Another
right?
Estonian.
And so,
Yeah,
it's.
our other Estonian exited the tournament just now, which is so sad.
I know. Is there going to be a trend developing? Is that what you think?
Yeah, I do. Sadly, because I actually think the Penta story is just an amazing one. Like, I spent quite a few nights sort of trying to sort of wrap myself into the idea of like them making it through the open qualifier and then the minor and then the actual major qualifier and then now they're here in the group stage and
was it comfy once you got there?
Yeah,
when you wrapped yourself up in it,
it was. I would say it was inspiring. Would be the word that I would use. I think again, it's one of those really fantastic stories because I think this is something that people maybe don't often think about. Counter-Strike has quite a steep learning curve if you want to make it to a professional level. Like, I think people make this mistake all the time. They think that, oh, well, if I'm global elite, then, I must be getting near sort of the pro.
Right, that's cool, man. You're free to leave whenever you want. I can't force you to stay here, so. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Again,
handle all the stress and all the rest of the skills that
turn that down. We play more Nintendo. It's just today is a special day because of the Flipside match. But like I said, we'll be playing some Galaxy on stream, so feel free to come back next time. And yeah, also, Space Junk Galaxy, that's a good one. My favorite Galaxy, though, is Matter Splatter Galaxy. So look out for those. But anyway, thanks for checking me out again today.
Yeah, it's super impressive.
And I hope to see you another time.
I'm loving it. And Flipside in
Have a good night.
their own bizarre way from not playing any games at all, just showing up at the major qualifier, and wasn't easy for them to make it through, but they did eventually. And now they're here. Yeah, I think all of this is just very interesting, and I think it adds.
Yeah, that's fine, man. No problem. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some Galaxy.
So yeah, but I'll put my money on Flipside.
To put your money on Flipside.
Partly
just
for-
because
Money on Flipside. Yeah, they know. The electronics can carry them.
But
I'm
also,
glad you're
partly,
being honest with
but
us.
also partly because of electronic. He's a beast.
He is an outright beast, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to go with the whole angle of Blade, tactics, team, having a bit more structure there, perhaps, a little bit more experience as the roster together.
Yeah.
These sorts of angles, right, to work with, on top of, obviously, the fragging power of electronic.
Yeah, and it's true. And Blade is one of those sort of mysterious leaders that we don't get to hear enough of him. I think like I want more Blade interviews. I want more. Someone should go and dig into his brain and figure out exactly what's going on and all that stuff. But he's obviously been at it for a very long time, and he's got an enormous amount of experience going way back. So it's really interesting. It's really strange.
Rusty Galaxy skills. Come on, you have to use that Xbox controller. But yeah, I'll catch you later, man.
I think they're sort of the
Don't worry about it.
in this context. Like I feel like I sort of know what I'm getting out of the other three players. I think I'm not always sure with World Edit and Waylander exactly where they're going to land on the scale, if they're going to be really high impact or if it's going to be more middle of the road.
Well, I don't think it's unfair to say that their expectations when Waylander first joined up were pretty high for him, right? We expected him to be a hard carry, to be a clutch or a star, and that never really surfaced. It never really happened. Like, he is good, but we never really got to see the Waylander that we thought we would, where it's just like, oh, he's actually just dominating a server right now. And, I mean, one thing that we know that he can deliver consistently are, faces.
Yes.
He's very good at that.
It's not an insignificant point. I mean, obviously, none of us are sort of mentalists, so but you see, it seems like he's a very emotional person. Like, you sort of see the reaction every time things don't go the right way. So hopefully we won't be seeing too many of those faces here. Again, whoever loses is going to be going out. If you are just joining us, definitely get all of your friends invited, get everybody involved here. I know it's early, but these are some of the games you don't want to miss, because a lot will be decided based on who goes through. Already in the first match, Cloud9 managed to defeat Mouse Sports, and they are not through to the playoffs, but at least they're still in the tournament.
You know that famous Shoxy video where he's giving that 40-second warm-up speech, right, to his team before going into the match, with 5 fingers on one hand, and this is our server and all that. I feel like Blade was just giving one right there. It's like if we could get the comms and hear what Blade was saying there. Pretty sure he was just trying to get his team hyped up, because he was definitely speaking energetically there. But it looks like we're one player off of being ready here.
I mean, we heard some, I think this was actually during the major qualifier, we heard some truly disturbing interviews from Blade where he was sort of saying, yeah, well, sometimes the team sort of does whatever they want.
Yeah,
That's the last thing you want to hear out of any leader. That just cannot happen. But yeah, maybe they are slightly crazy. Maybe that's the strength.
Train, he's dropped some of the craziest numbers out of any pro ever on this map.
True.
So, there is always that possibility as well. If you're going for a long shot kind of gamble, World Edit could just, today is his day. And then all of a sudden, Train, oh great, okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and drop a 40 bomb in regulation with an AWP. I mean, we have seen it before.
Just waiting now for them to get underway. They are passing the veto to actually start the game, so it can't be very much longer before we are headed into it here. On the Penta side, you mentioned HS, you certainly mentioned Sunny as well. I'm interested to see as well how Crystal is going to be playing. He had some incredible game yesterday. Like, it was really, really fun to see some great flicks with the AWP.
He is an out-and-out veteran. I mean,
yes,
been playing on stages for years and years, going back into Source. So, I mean, Crystal it's interesting, the story with Crystal as well. It feels like big, Penta, it's a lot of guys who kind of were here.
We gotta be getting started. I won't use my mic unless someone's here, because I'm pretty sure the chat's empty, so let me know if you're here. But oh man, I'm so excited.
Watching Crystal play once again, which is a real joy, just to see the old hands, the vets, getting back into it. But it looks like we are live with the pistol round now.
Oh yes. It's all going to be decided today. The last playoff spots are in contention here. And Penta are going to be starting on the CT side, Flipside on the terrorist side. They've got a fair bit of utility. Smoke, Molotov on Blade. Whenever you see that, you have to look at the other team to see if they have a smoke, and they do on Crystal as the defuse kit. So they're certainly prepped for any kind of shenanigans on the B bomb side, which could well be what we have in store here. It's going to be fun to see if they will be able to put it down right. They have that smoke for C connector as well, so I would bet that they're probably going to use the Molotov for a little bit. Oh, they're already priming it, so maybe it will be going out quick indeed. It's going to be for the C connector instead, so no late gameplay this time. Bomb is on the bomb side, it's about to go down, but HS is coming in from behind. Big flank here, Markolov taking the fight with a Glock right in the lane, and he's going to be able to take it.
Woo! Yeah!
Great start.
Oh man.
Yeah, both big kills.
Oh man.
And now it's just the aggression
Come on, don't lose it.
pushing forward, exactly what he needs to do. He does his job in the sense that he gets the one kill before getting traded. He maintains the man advantage for his team. And right now, this is looking like Flipside will have this on lock, although Zen is trying to actually fight back. Zen getting 2 kills, another one for Innocent. They have to be careful. There is still a kid to play on Innocent. It's a matter of world that is staying alive. Will he have the time? He is.
Yes.
Just barely going to be able to get in
Why?
here. How did they lose that round, Flipside? They get 2 opening kills. It should be in the bag. Done.
Yeah, that's a grotesque fuck up from Flipside. Like, there's no other way to put it. Like, you know, family show and all that, but that's more or less unforgivable. They obviously could not. I'm not sure they exactly knew how low the Penta players were, but you don't lose a 4v2 in that situation ever.
Yeah, look at World that he knows.
Yeah,
They definitely know. That's an unreal round. And that can shift everything. For a second there, you're thinking, well, everything's gone right for Flipside. This is a fantastic start. Now, that is the kind of clutch hype round that could just get Penta rolling for days here.
yeah. In a perfect world, Flipside turn this right now because a lot hangs in the balance here, and especially mentally for them for maybe the rest of this half. We'll see how it goes. They're trying to get out quick onto the bomb side, but HS there to shut down Blade. That's a good start. He does go down to Electronic, so couldn't quite hide in the smoke. It was a good idea, actually, to try and do that. So still early on here, but great turnaround from Penta. You've got to give them credit for that. Markolov with a flick headshot there from the pistol, taking down Sunny, and now Crystal fighting out in the open. Got to be very careful. They're doing a great job with the FAMAS, taking 2, Innocent with 1, and that leaves World Edit to go down last. A testing round there for Penta. They pull through. Well done.
Out and out chaos. And yeah, an unfortunate break there for HS. Just, he doesn't see Electronic. Electronic just barely dodges him, and that costs him his life. It could have been a bit neater there for Penta. But Flipside, I do love Markolov, man. Walks right around the corner, pre-checks boost. He's like, right, I will collect my frag now. And Flipside showing that, of course, they're not going to go down without a fight when everything is on the line. But with that force buy after the bomb plant, you can tell that Blade was like, nope, we need to get back into this immediately. And it doesn't pan out that way. And so this is going to be the big round here for Penta. How many players can they keep alive? They have Innocent with the MP9 looking to farm some cash. But the main thing here is keeping these 4 rifles alive and in play. And going aggressive like this is a bit dicey, to be fair.
Gotta be very careful. Sunny, though, trying to take the best angle that he could there. Will be going down eventually. A bit too much of a giveaway here. I agree absolutely, Summer. That was unnecessary for Penta.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're pushing aggressive when they know it's going to be an eco.
See now, with the mistake for Flipside in the pistol, and you know some rifles being risked here, maybe you're starting to wonder: are these 2 nervous teams that we're watching? I got the sense that both. Maybe I thought there was a bit of nervousness on Oscar on Mousesports, but otherwise I thought the Mousesports Cloud9 game was 2 very focused teams. You know, overall you'd say focus was a key word. Now this is beginning a little bit shaky. We'll see if they can make up for it here. Still 50 seconds left, and I think Penta should be just fine. Like they are fighting unarmored targets, and it's so hard to win if you're a Flipside trying to get into the bomb site here with no armor.
I like this boost a lot. Clever stuff. That is a hard angle to spot if you're on Penta's side of things, but Smoke is going to go down, trying to bait some kind of response out, force somebody onto the top of the train. Electronic just hoping it's not going to happen. And the clock is ticking down to 25 seconds, and it looks like, yep, just start to run in here, hope that they're holding close, and well, that's not going to be the case. Zen just annihilates him. And Innocent, long range with the MP9, will find a kill. So they do recover 3 M4, so they end up losing the FAMAS. Okay, but that could have been nasty. That could have been really a whole lot scarier than it actually turned out to be.
Well, yeah, and keep it in the back of your mind if you've been watching since the early morning hours that we know already from today what happens if you start to break the CT economy, right? You know, if you're Penta right now, all you're thinking is, let's just get that AWP on Crystal. Let's just get a good, solid foundation. So losing a couple of rifles definitely stops that from happening, and they will at least have some money, and they'll obviously be rebuying the rest of the rifles here. Now, Flipside have AKs on the other side, and one Galil in the 4th round. It's interesting from Blade. Don't normally see that.
Yeah. Ever since the UMP change, air quotes, came through, you started seeing more FAMASs, more Galils, which is interesting, I suppose. But, I mean, so long as he has the money for the full nades, really, whether you go UMP or Galil, if you have all the nades, then cool. Cool beans. Just make sure you have the full complement. And of course, Blade isn't going to skimp. They're a little light on the Molotovs, unfortunately for them. Flipside, they only got the 2. Oh, what a sick flash.
Wow, you are going to feel so outplayed when that happens. See, now, you know, if you weren't already a fan of Penta, if you weren't already impressed by their playstyle, you see something like that, you think, wow, why wasn't that SK or something that came up with that? Why is it Penta that's, you know, bringing some innovation to the table? Look at how much it slows down Flipside. They're just wondering now, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Blade doesn't want to go for the peak again. He's only got the 21 HP. He barely got out of there intact. But they will be setting up a couple of nades here. And it looks like this will be the crunch.
This is so late. I mean, Flipside are a slow team, but still, 30 seconds. The bomb is still by the container and T-spawn. They're trying to make their way in with 25 seconds left. Absolute and utter madness. Now, finally, they're going to be able to go. Markelov trying to open it up, gets a headshot on Innocent, and 18 seconds, they're making their way onto the bomb site. Waylander goes for the spray, World at it with 1, and they're going to run down Sunny. 10 seconds, and they're going to get the bomb plant as well. HS almost able to stop it, but Waylander is standing in his way. He's going to take him down for a 2-on-2. The chaos is all consuming in this round, and now it's just Sen in a 1 versus 2, trying to get a perfect Molotov to take down World Edit, and now Electronic going to hit the headshot. Of course he will. Yes. And Flipside going to be able to pick up the round. My God. These elimination matches are, they're giving us something.
Dude, I mean, you got the meme of Danish Counter-Strike. You know, that's a hell of a drug, but I think that the rush that you get from watching CIS teams play sometimes, Blade, Zeus, it's just like, how close can we cut it? To just running out of time completely before we actually execute.
Well then.
Is Blade going to buy?
Well, just a pistol.
He gets there. He gets there eventually.
I mean, sure, but at the same time, there is an M4, 2 for Masters, and armor on everybody on the Penta side, so got to be careful. Smoke is up and actually creates a gap. Oh man, Sunny had that. You could clearly tell he had that thought out in his mind how that was going to work.
Listen, you don't catch Electronic sleeping enough. It doesn't work. Not like that. They're already out onto the B site here. It is going to be the crush, the collapse. Zen has been hitting shots, though, and so let's see. Is he going to get the chance here? Yes, of course. Instant headshot. Gets the follow-up, and he could even stay alive here to greet the remaining 2 players that were waiting to try and crash into the site. Just not going to happen.
Zen. It's obviously the double kill, but it's the Molotov that blocks the push down from the ramp. Otherwise, he just gets one of those, and then he gets shot in the back immediately afterwards. So he created that moment for himself with the Molotov. So well done. World Edit will get 1, and bomb is being planted here for the 2-on-3, and they're going to catch Crystal. Well, Blade sleeping for just a minute there, trying to get the bomb plant in. Now it's all on World Edit, and he's got a big chance here to do it. AK in hand, gets the next kill on Sen. That's a triple. Now he just needs 1 more bullet to take out Crystal for the quad kill clutch, and he's moving back. The bomb is on the other side, but Crystal doesn't have a kit or a smoke or anything here. Man, World Edit might have this locked up.
It's looking like it. It's looking like it, because Crystal has no idea where this guy's playing from either. He has to just be wondering, and is he just going to go for the full defuse? I mean, without a kit, it's not looking good. He will hit the shot in the end, but there's not enough time. Exactly. He has to back off. And you can see a bit of the frustration there on his face. He knows that they should have had that round. They had everything going their way. Penta, with those 2 initial kills, repulsing the push on the B site.
So what just happened is what we like to call mid-round calling, right? Where the first part of the push doesn't work, or even if it does, you sort of slow it down. You say, okay, well, now what? And this is where you have to give some credit to Blade, because this is a horrible engagement for Flipside. This is where they should lose the round. And Blade said, well, let's run back, let's get the bomb out, pop, let's get in there and get the round win anyway. And then World Edit, obviously, with a quad kill, triple at least, but stopping the bomb from being defused. Blade is absolutely fired up. 3-2 is the scoreline, and just to point out as well, he's spending so much energy trying to call this round. He's got 0 kills. Hasn't killed anyone yet.
He's had a bit of a rough time of it, hasn't he? 0-1-5. But Waylander also 1-3-5. So some frustration mounting there. But they've done it again, and now we have to see Penta. They just refuse to give up. This is a style that we haven't seen for a while. Just keep on forcing no matter what happens. And they think, I mean, the reason they're doing this is because they can break the economy if they win this force.
But even when people did this style, oh, nice smoke. That's going to land in on the B side of C connector. I absolutely love this smoke. It's beautiful stuff.
And he runs right through it.
Yeah, but he's sort of forced to react to it a bit, right? He has to do something. Because if he doesn't do that, then if the B hit comes in 3 seconds later, then he's in a lot of trouble. So it does force the reaction regardless.
There we go. Blade on the board. And Sunny caught out by Electric. He's not going to have anything going for him. Electronic long-range shot on Innocent. And, well, this is shaping up very nicely for Flipside. Blade with a second frag. And Zen, well, he was definitely close enough to hear that from Waylander. But Waylander should... Never mind. Waylander gets assassinated. And there's an AK. Party favor for Zen if he can make it out of here.
Just to get myself back on track, when people are doing this force-up every round kind of thing, is on the T side, right? You know, like, so to keep doing it on the CT side, I would say it's a really massive risk from Penta to sort of say, listen, it's an elimination match, we have to go all in here. We're just going to push all our chips to the center of the table and see what happens. And right now, it isn't quite working out for them. They still have some left, but Sen goes down to Markelov, and that will tie it up 3-3. Sen has got 10 kills. He's playing very well at the moment, but many of them seem to be not the ones that win the round necessarily.
Yeah, apart from the pistol round.
Right.
In the pistol, he certainly got the kills that made that retake possible. But you're right, these like exit frags, less value, less impact, just making Flipside spend a little bit of money. But with 3 players surviving on Flipside, it's not exactly the end of the world. And so we will get that buy coming through here for Flipside, and the eco finally for Penta. They do invest a little bit though, Sunny and Zen in the Kevlar and the pistols. But Crystal's trying to make that off happen. He's only on the USP.
This is where you hope that the Penta leadership is good, that they can take a deep breath and say, listen, it's fine. We've still got like plenty of time left. It's only 3-3. Let's just pretend we lost the pistol and that, you know, it's been like that. Let's not even think about what's been happening in the first 6 rounds and refocus our efforts on the remaining of this. Let's get too ahead of ourselves, I guess is what I'm saying. Still plenty of chances here. Nice triple push into main. World Edit, completely caught out in the open. And he goes down. Markelov here would at least get one back so that the AK... Well, actually, the Sen ran away with that.
Oh, that's the kill right there. That's the bomb dropped in upper halls. And now, with a 2-man advantage and bomb control, plus a gun on Zen who has Kevlar, so he can take a little bit more of a fight.
Gets completely stabbed in the back, and Markelov going to get the hit on Innocent as well. Electronic out in the open and alone. That Molotov is going to buy a little bit of time, but soon he's going to get double pushed. Sunny coming in behind him. Electronic out of bullets, and he's going to be going down. Another 1v1 with the bomb down and 35 seconds. Unbelievable, isn't it? What is this match?
Did you see it? The eyebrow raise from Markelov. Just, nope, not happy about this one bit. You are definitely not pleased. And with 25 seconds left now on the clock, he doesn't have much time to maneuver with.
Well, Sunny's already trying to read this. He's trying to stay one step ahead of Markelov, and Markelov does have the edge of having the smoke and the Molotov, so what are we seeing here? 11 seconds. Out of the range now where Markelov can't really fake the bomb anymore. He just has to go for the plant. Sunny can't punish him for that either, and if Sunny makes too much noise here, that Molotov could become very effective. He's maybe heard him. Markelov waiting on the bomb side. Sunny going to show himself. Spray long range, and Sunny going to pick up the kill for the double. It's very well done. A big round coming in here for Penta. That's what they needed. Desperately.
Unbelievable. The fact that they actually make that work. These chaotic situations are just favoring Penta. Okay. The real thing here is just World Edit is going to feel sick to his stomach because he turns away. The 1 second he's not watching A main is when 3 guys walk past the gap that he's watching. And that's what starts it all off.
It was also that it's one thing that he wasn't watching. It's also just that he was so far out from the corner that, like, if he had just been, you know, at the edge of the corner but sort of looking the wrong way, then he could have probably just taken a step back and he would have been fine, right? He was standing sort of just a couple of steps in, so as soon as the first USP hits him, it's like, well, you're not getting out of this one.
The worst part is that he was checking an angle that was already held by his teammate, so it's not even necessary that he looks away from main. So, I mean, that's just tough. Those small decisions will end up costing you, and right now, that puts Penta back into it on an eco round win. So you can see the effect that has on their economy. Crystal with the AWP, Kevlar as well. They have the kit on Zen, but a very good nade count. And so, it just, you know, it can't be easy for Flipside. It always has to be a battle.
Yeah, they've expended their whole bank buying into this round. Crystal has the AWP. Flash in, sees the feet flick.
Hey, dude.
Really connecting. Dangerous for Crystal to try and follow that first.
Flipside really fucked up. First round, it was a 2v4. For them, they had 4 people alive versus 2. They fucking lost it.
Yep, this is going to throw.
Hoping
you
they can pull this back.
Just you're not used to having to deal with these pushes all over the place, all across the map. You don't know where you're safe. You never feel safe, and so that will perhaps force them into changing up the pace here a little bit. Flipside, it is interesting. It looks like it's going to be the execute onto the B site here. They have 2 pushing out on upper. Blade and World Edit trying to get out as well, but Crystal will find the first shot on Electronic, and Crystal rushing forward. He might be able to trade here versus Waylander, but HS will hit the shot instead.
Bomb is going down, but they have very little control right now. They need some help from Markolov, who's sort of coming in from the back line there. 1 grenade, softening up Blade a lot. Another Molotov to make sure they can't stand on the side itself. But right now, Penta have a really good shot of the retake here. I'd be surprised that they can't make it. There's a headshot coming in. Markolov.
GG.
Molotov, they actually
the
don't
Molotov
have a
might
smoke,
help.
But still, they've got a lot of time, so...
Where did Zen die? He had the kit.
Oh, wow. You're right.
Oh. They don't have the kit.
Now the defuse happening with 10 seconds. Innocent
oh my
goes
god.
Down as well.
Oh my god.
Is there going to be a grenade follow-up? It's not going to stop the defuse. Right on it.
Oh,
Sunny's still seconds left. He's got
Damn.
the time, and Markolov is going to be going down.
That was close, though. That was close.
Defuse. Man.
1v4.
Imagine if there had been just any little mistake there. Could have gone horrible. What if Markolov just, instead of going up, or he just runs lower, then the teammate is covering the wrong angle, but now things are looking so much better for Penta. 5-3, that breaks the Flipside economy. My god, this game is just very, very intense.
Man, they need to pull away though, like...
It's chaotic, and it's for sure. And while
Penta
so far,
can't win.
Penta, you know, they seem to be thriving in it. Whereas Flipside, it is going to be the round of eco for them. And curious to see what they have in store for us. 3 towards Ali very early on. So it looks like it's going to be some pressure on Innocent.
Well, they're kind of screwed this time because they have to save.
Moved up close.
They get pistols.
What's going on in the meantime? HS and Sunny have pushed Brown Halls, and they're going once again. You know, it's like, okay, HS with the UMP, right, fine, go ahead and push and look for the fights, but don't waste the rifles too much, boys.
They're playing such a mind game, Penta. It's really, really, and we almost never see this happen. Crystal, a bit scared. World Edit trying to see if he can catch him. And a strange fight that's going on here, allowing Crystal to get further back. And Sunny has got the other angle covered, no problem here against World Edit. Markolov goes down to HS, who's on the hunt.
Right, this should be a buy round, so this should be the...
That's 6-3.
Decider.
So all of the aggression, all of the risks taken by Penta early on, now it's paying off. Now they're coming back in it. They've got the economy established. And Flipside, they need to show us what they've got here.
Alright, this is it.
Now's the time.
The issue is they can't afford an op.
Monster in this game right now. They've got 14 kills.
I love it, man.
Yeah, and World Edit needs an op.
Is out there right now when all of our focus
right now they have rifles.
into this is, you know, Sunny.
It was pretty bad. Pistol's
you know,
like the most important round of the game.
Some work as well, although Innocent, I think,
because you can you get more money if you win, so you can kind of ride off that for like 3 rounds. So once Penta won the pistol, they won the next 3.
It is a joy to see.
Oh. Waylander did the pop flash, did the quick peek, and somehow still didn't spot out HS. Which is, he was standing at, you know, up against the wall, but I'm pretty sure he saw him. So that was probably just like, his mind was somewhere else.
Not fully registering the details. Rolled at it. Well, he's making a little bit of noise over here. He's got Markolov to back him up. Blade outside of A main. And all of this aggression in A main as well is just going to force, unless they get main control very early on Flipside, you know, if afterwards there's like, well, great, okay, now how do we proceed about getting this back? Do we even bother?
Electronic needs to step up. He's like their carry right now. in the other matches.
World Edit now, making a little bit of noise over there.
I mean, what you want more than anything now is Penta to do like a late retake of A main with Molotovs, because then Flipside will feel very much outplayed.
Yeah, look at this. Look at how careful Blade has to be. You know, World Edit setting up for smokes, and Blade is just worried that somebody's going to come around that corner at any second.
Grenades are in again. We're down to 35 seconds here. Flipside. Suddenly they've been a bit outplayed, and HS again with the aggression, taking down Electronic this time. The rest of the push has to continue. A bit of an opening, but there's still a guy in the middle of the trains, and that's Sunny coming with a lot of damage and the kill, dropping the bomb with 20 seconds and putting a Molotov on top just to make sure that no one's going to be able to pick it up. World Edit goes down, and the Finnish player coming out big in this round with a double kill. Sen getting one for good measure, making it 7-3 now. Penta, man, what a story this is, and such a terrible start for them here on Train. They grind it out, they keep their minds in it, and now they're looking great.
Yeah, now they're like a boulder rolling downhill. Who is going to stop them on Flipside? I mean, they aren't winning duels either, and that's the key thing
Unless
here.
Flipside can get like 5 rounds, I honestly don't think they have a chance.
Timeout, yes, getting called. Okay, so you can see the countdown.
Okay, they're doing a tactical timeout.
30-second tactical timeout, and that's Flipside using their second one. But they aren't winning duels either. You know, HS, he keeps pushing Brown Halls because he keeps winning these fights. You know, they push A main because they keep winning fights, and that's going to be the key thing here that Blade needs to tell his teammates. Just you know, calm down and get your heads in the game, because you guys can definitely take these. You can definitely win these duels. And while Electronic, you know, we're kind of looking at you here, man. You know, like, get in there.
It's a very disruptive playstyle.
Yeah, it's fine.
That Sen is throwing at them.
I don't really care that much. I mean, as long as I get to play my games and I get some viewers, yeah, I'm cool. You know, games that I enjoy.
Particular timing. It's probably based on instinct.
I'm cool with it.
Okay, now I feel like
I have many dedicated viewers, so I'm happy with that. Like, I feel like once I start playing games like Galaxy and Mario 64, I should get some newer viewers.
They can say, okay, let's just fall back and wait and take the fight with him over at the hallways, and then we'll go. Absolutely. They don't have time. They've already thrown the grenades. They have to commit, and they just run into a huge stack here.
Oh, there's an HE, and World Edit gets shredded. Down to 30, Markle off. Hey, there we go, the punish. But Zen will find the headshot instantly on Waylander, who is just having a horrible game so far. 2 frags is all that Waylander has gotten to feel good about right now, and that is just not enough. But Markle off, that's what we're talking about. Finds the duel, punishes HS for the aggression, and may kind of teach HS to 7-3 for Penta.
And Electronic going to be taken out. World Edit in Blade. Just hoping for a couple of kills. Blade making quite a bit of noise, so no issue for Sunny at all. The crouching headshots coming in. 8-3, ladies and gentlemen. Penta halfway there. Just need another 8 rounds, and they'll be able to knock Flipside out of the tournament and continue on themselves for all of these 1-2 games. One of the hard parts is you play this early game, you survive, then you've got to take a long stretch, wait for every other game to finish.
They could just so World Edit has an op.
It's going to be at the end of the day,
and the rest of the guys have rifles. So this is their only chance. If they don't win this, I'm pretty sure they're done for.
Hey, you got to calm down because you need to take a nap at some point during that whole stretch of time. You have to be able to just sack out for a while and regain some energy. Oh, that was close. Crystal right on the edge. But now they actually have Brown Hall's control here. And so Penta, at least they have this to work with. Now they're working towards getting that alley control. They've got World Edit set up with the angle, at least forcing that one smoke out of Penta. They're showing some very good nade discipline here, though, Penta, I have to say. Not overcommitting with everything too early on into the round. But
again,
yeah.
HS moving into main. They're just so aggressive. And very Flipside, no. They've heard the grenades and everything, but just it causes them to have to worry so much about that one point on the map. Instead of playing their own game, they're playing Penta's game.
You're absolutely right. I mean, and well, they are playing their game in the sense that it is super slow from Flipside. Really kind of want to see that early execute. Just
OBS is very, very easy. It's more about learning how to get decent sound, you know.
Blade is just like, what in the hell is this?
Oh my god, the
There
fire.
is the pop dog control there that's playing into Flipside's favor.
Come on.
3-on-3 situation now going into the A site.
This is your only chance.
Innocent could be the one to break this round. The bomb will be going down with 20 seconds left, but And he catches Electronic. There's the one kill. His position is so good.
What are these positions?
Well, taking down Blade, and now World Edit has to
Well,
fight
World
it
Edit.
once again to try and clutch
Time
it
to
here. He's
shine.
got the one kill, but AWP, they're getting real close. And did they hear the scope?
Yeah.
They certainly did. Crystal will get the kill in the end with a deagle, so that was all innocent. He could maybe even have stopped the bomb plant if he was really quick about it, but he did everything he needed to then. It's very well done. 9-3.
Yeah, dude, tournaments are fun.
They're
In
not
between you and
having a
me.
good time right now. This is
Sometimes it's fun to put like $5 on a
rounds
match
in a
and
row.
just
Yeah, it's the lockdown now for Penta because they just have
support a
money
team you know
to
and
keep
have a little bit
rebuying.
of
Sen
a
has got 10
personal
grand in
bet.
the bank. They, all of a sudden, it's just they lack for nothing on the CT side of Train, and that's when you are obviously at your most dangerous.
It's a fun time.
Whereas Flipside, I don't think that they're able to really adjust so much to this all-out aggression. They keep getting caught by it.
I'll tell you that betting
Throwing
story
out,
actually just because
throwing
I mentioned
out
it.
that lock late in the round on a main.
I got a
Really
drop
threw a wrench in
from
things there.
during a major.
Where Flipside all of a sudden they can't actually
let me
move
shut
in
down a
for the
little bit.
full execute. It's not
I got a drop during a major. It was a cobblestone drop. It was worth about $43. And I traded it for a gun. It was a jet set.
Penta every time looks so normal, you know. It's just this default.
And then
setup,
from
nothing
there,
special, but then
I
it's like after a
bet
while,
that
it
skin
starts to break up and suddenly
on other matches, and I built up to about $800, I think,
that's gonna help out a lot.
from that free drop that I got.
Full control over at the other side, flip side, so
And then
it
might have been more than $800, but then
right now for Penta, I say that.
I went to Cisco Jackpot, won a couple times,
where HS is, but he's all the way back, so
won all out,
finally gonna see a normal round out of Penta.
They're keeping them guessing.
and I got up to $4 grand. I had a howl. Oh man, this is looking really bad for them. And then eventually I lost it all. But I mean, I got $4 grand from nothing. You know, I started from a free skin, and yes, that's real money.
Look at his smile. He knows.
I have a video on it actually.
So
Let's see if I can
when
find
they
that.
push,
Send
they
that
catch
to you
them
if
off
you
guard. When
if
they
you're
wait to play
interested.
default, they just time the grenades so perfectly. What do you do against that? It's Crystal setting it up, and it's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Dude, that is, yeah. Doesn't even let Waylander kill himself. Waylander, you know, he was just like, let me, you know, do away with my own self, please. There is no mercy.
Just 3 out of 4 tactical timeouts being called by Flipside in the first half. That's a good measure of how much pressure they're under here. 10-3, and we're moving towards the very late stage here.
Yeah, I don't think we have a chance, to be
This is out of
honest.
control.
No,
They're kind of taking Penta's kind of taking it away.
Waylander, there's some of the emotion. That's the power of having that AK as well on CT side. You just feel like a god if everything goes right. It's 10-3, and another round half buy coming in here from Flipside. So very solid nade count. Makes you think execute, but they are a little light on the Kevlar just to make sure that they can get a full buy in the 15th round. And that, look at this is Blade's reaction is basically, okay, just sit and hold angles then if they're gonna push us. And they have pushed. Penta have pushed when it's been eco rounds for Flipside. They haven't shown much respect. So it's natural for Flipside to kind of wait around and see where you guys gonna come from.
They're all listening to Blade right now. You tell he's doing quite a bit of talking.
Yeah, skins are worth. Skins are worth, dude.
They're not going to push, it seems. They're gone back to a more conservative style, and it feels like they are just in the mind of Blade right now. Like they've really.
A Dragon Lore's like that one. Just one skin is worth about $25,000.
Must be.
It's no joke, dude.
Trying to see if they could push it out. Molotov going to block out the one lane. Grenade almost kills World Edit. 80 damage. No armor will do that.
And in the meantime, Penta have gotten their pants faked off. Zen will drop the bomb carrier, and so it couldn't be worse. Does he turn around? Electronic fails to get the frag when he's looking away. Zen is a monster. You just can't find this guy. Eventually, Waylander will get the shot, but the damage is done. Bomb is still dropped. They just recover it, and World Edit looks like he will get the bomb plant, and so they will have that small joy here, Flipside. But for the one guy that you do not want dying in the middle of nowhere to be carrying the bomb like that, when you've completely faked Penta off of the site.
Yeah, I think you know, they got the kill, they got the bomb plant. It's like probably the best they could have hoped for. They only had armor on 2 of their players, so even if they had got in with all 5 and got the bomb down, you have to think that they would have probably still lost the upper part. But the bomb plan means they've got so much to work with in this final round. The 15th coming up. AWP on World did it. 2. 1 on Sunny and 1 on Crystal on the other side. This is... group stage. It feels like now they could just get swept out of the tournament right here and now.
Never actually get into the game.
Yeah.
And a double op to change it with a Scar 20 at the end. And so now Flipside are not going to know what to expect because they definitely have not seen this yet. And so HS, aggressive as always. And this time, for once, Flipside actually have A main, and they're going to leave Blade lurking behind. So we'll see if that pays off for them.
Innocent waiting down by Ivy. Put along your trust here on Sen, who's got the auto sniper as well. I missed that for a moment. So, yeah, he can cover the B-bomb side quite a bit. At least certainly cover upper if they try and smoke and sort of run out. That probably won't work well against the auto sniper. Well, did it. Can he put the AWP into play? Find the opening kill. Flipside have just been so hard counted in this first half. It's we've been talking a lot about how badly people are playing on CT side lately. Not Penta.
No, they have definitely shown what they're capable of here. They're making a statement. Now they continue to stay alive. There are no entries here for Flipside, so they eventually just have to go. Decide, right, well, we need to actually get onto this site at some point, even if we don't find a kill. Crystal's got this angle with the AWP as well. This could get nasty. Yep, Markelov is gone.
Yeah, the thing about that is it wasn't so much losing all that money, it's just that some of those skins were extremely rare, like almost irreplaceable. Like I said, I had the 4th most rusty rust coat bayonet in existence. And it's very hard to get a highly rusty bayonet. Oh my god, oh my god. Come on.
A glimmer of hope here. Sen, the last one left with the auto sniper.
Right, if they can, they might have a chance. Like if they're really good on CT.
11-4 for the first half here.
And things like the Howl that I had also had a Howling Dawn sticker, which is one of the rarest stickers in the game. In fact, is. Like it was more the collectability of it rather than how much it actually cost.
With the quad round as well, just throw them in for spice.
But yeah,
looks like these guys aren't
if you mean I'm gonna have to watch this later, you mean this stream? That's fine, dude. You can leave. If you mean the video, that's fine.
What are we gonna see out of Penta or out of Flipside?
Pause.
Molotov picked up on Waylander. That's kind of interesting. On the CT side, don't always see that.
No, because it might eliminate the option for a kit here unless Blade decides to go for it. Or Marco off.
You have to think that he's going to want to get that kit because that bomb in the B-bomb side is usually likely. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
But
Double
no
flash
smoke.
Kit. I like it.
No smoke, though.
Yeah, you're right. No smoke, and there is a Molotov on Crystal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It looks like Penta at least making a bit of noise here in main.
I believe I had the 4 grand for longer than it shows on that graph. It only calculates when you go on to the site. So I just think that I didn't go on to the site for a little while.
Reverse sweep here. It's perfectly possible. They've got
like the thing was, one of the rarest skins is
huge parts of this map, and I mean, if you can get
Karambit,
get electronic up and running, then
Crimson Web, and it looks like an apple slice, so it was like the perfect skin. I only had it for like a couple days, but it was really cool.
So I'm going to try and go for a big play, go for the aggression. It would be uncharacteristic, but...
What are the odds that Waylander can just put down the Molotov perfect timing as the bomb is being planted in B? He's in the right position for it. That'd be very interesting. Let's see if we can get a camera shot of that. Down to 55 seconds.
So if they don't fuck up the pistol again.
Down, but they can certainly try and see if they could do a lot of damage. There's the Molotov coming out, I believe, from Waylander. And it does land right on top of Sen. No, actually, he could get the bomb down. Unbelievable. It missed by a couple of pixels. That's... Oh my god, that's actually almost unreal. And now Sunny going to get the headshot on World. And if that Molotov had been a couple of inches to the left, maybe that would have been it. Markelov gets one headshot on Sunny. Waylander as well trying to help out. Goes down. And now it's all on Markelov. He's going to try again and taking down HS. Now he's out of bullets, reloading in the face of Sen. He goes down. Penta.
Well, this might be it.
12-4, winning the pistol on the second half. Oh man, that
game so far sucks as they get eliminated like this.
Yeah,
just like a plow.
As he finishes planting, he takes some damage from it.
Don't show us the replay of that because Flipside fans are not going to want to see what just happened. That is so close.
it's hard to say. It's hard to just like analyze that, just because. I mean, after that, it comes down to the retake and hitting shots from Flipside, right? Because of course, Penta, they immediately push behind their smoke towards connector. They do everything right, and so it's so difficult for Flipside to get the retake going there.
It is, but like the whole round for Flipside is orchestrated around that Molotov, stopping the plant. And then all those people who would have pushed up would have been like, yeah, we're pushed up, but where's the bomb plant, guys? You know, like it would have been really, really awkward for Penta. That's unbelievable. Small margins. 12-4, 17th round here. Flipside have gone for armor and pistols, so they're pretty deeply invested into this round.
Quick feet there on electronic to dodge a bit of that nade damage. They are rotating over towards that B side. 1 minute left in this round here for Penta, and they have still got the nades necessary. Actually,
I think Flipside just can't play train either.
They're really gonna have to count
because they lost on train as well
really
during the major.
Flipside, however, right now. Was that close enough to hear? Pretty sure it was. I think Waylander, he heard that audio information, and so we see the rotation come through from Markelov. World Edit starting to rotate over as well. Blade, that one gun drop, they screwed it up, and that could cost them. Penta, you had it all to yourself here. Now, Flipside, they're in position to deal with this push.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Get a gun, get a gun.
Like that with a single pistol. They definitely messed that up, and now Crystal coming down the ramp in a 1 versus 3. Waylander going for the clutch. The ace here as well. Gonna get the spray in. Oh, wow. 5 kills just like that.
What a way to bring it back.
One of the best aces I think we've seen so far in the group stage here. I can't believe it. They didn't fully check the corners. They didn't use quite enough grenades either.
There you go, Anders. You know, they did the pistol round. The luck went to Penta.
Yeah.
This time around, it's Flipside.
Nah, dude, pros are way out of like anybody's league. You know, I mean, you could probably start your own team and eventually if you're that good, but I'm not even remotely near the skill of these players.
You seem to see them really show a lot of frustration much more often than like, oh yeah, I really did something great, guys. You know, a lot of shouting. Not so much. Waylander, it's all right. You get an ace. You're good. Let's see now what they've got in store for us here.
Like I said, though, it pays to be pro.
$500,000
for the winner of this tournament.
Bomb plant Markelov is in position to pin them to the wall like butterflies, and we'll see if he does. Yep, sure enough.
Waylander continuing as well, getting a little bit. Crystal.
The momentum.
That's a great push.
Can help him.
That's very important then.
Nice.
Worth it.
Maybe they could bring this back.
I mean, it's almost too good to be true, but what if that ace sparks the comeback for Flipside? Like, Penta will never forgive themselves.
Absolutely not. No, they're definitely going to be frustrated with the fact that they have to go for another round of eco here. Had they got the bomb plant, looking at a different story. But now, Penta is more pistols and another chance. The timeout has been voted in, however.
Like I said, though, majors are usually more hype.
Fourth timeout for Flipside.
But this is the timeout for Flipside. Normally, they're more hyped than this, but this is the group stage. But after we get out of the group stage, oh man, do they fill up stadiums? Let me see if I can get a picture up here.
The next round wants to make sure that they don't mess anything. Everyone's got their heart rates back down again. Surely, it has to be that kind of play. Popularized a bit by Astralis, trying to calm it down after a big round. 12-6. And I don't even know how this is going to play out. Such a great half for Penta. Great start to the second half as well, and then disaster strikes. Let's see if they can recover. Penta were struggling economic early on their CT. They didn't have a lot of money, but eventually they managed to build it over time, and that was enough for them to keep winning the rounds. You can see Flipside's economy is still not all that great, so even the Tech 9s and the couple of Deagles here could do a lot of damage to Flipside.
Waylander and Markelov both holding pretty close here, so they will be at risk, these pistols, unless they decide to back off a little bit and change it up. What a nade! Perfect onto Sunny and Sen.
GG.
The only 2 people with armor, admittedly, that would have probably killed Sunny if he didn't have armor. But let's just see.
See how that looks on.
Grenades raining in. They're very soft coming into the bomb site. bomb has been spotted already.
This was the last
Waylander
major
is
stadium.
loving every second of this. Heading the stands.
Looked fucking
getting
sick.
all the good kills in. Maybe a third one for him as well. Putting him up.
GG, no
at
deaths.
16 kills. So he should be pretty happy about what's going on right now.
Revitalized, considering he was below,
pretty hype.
like, what, halfway, 3/4 of the way through the first half. He was at 2 frags.
Yeah.
So he is
Like,
definitely
it really
back
start.
into
Look,
this fight.
they freaking fill up entire stadiums. Like that goes all the way around too.
But 12-7, still a 5-round lead here for Penta. And
So
now
yeah, I don't know.
Vico, Crystal will have his AWP. Going glass cannon for the nades. Interesting.
It's amazing how popular like stuff like
Yeah,
this
on
has
train
come.
there are a lot of places where you easily get grenaded and shut down without the armor, so hopefully that won't be something for Crystal. Right now he's in a good position to just cover anything. Oh, good wallbang shot coming out. Careful now.
Really nice. Great damage onto HS. Now he's at risk. When facing those M4s, that one-shot headshot is possible. And once again, they're grouped up outside of B. Are we going to see that HE? I would love to see that HE once again. Just back to back.
Yeah, well, I mean, the slack comes mostly from just like
Until the train, doesn't he? Look down on the low ground.
either like teens who only go on Facebook or older people, you know, who think video games can't be sports. Well, this looks like it's GG.
Man, that's a lot of speed behind that push. Crystal takes down Electronic, and now it's time for Flipside to pack it up and just fight another round. World that is not sure why he's still doing this. Oh no, HS with a bit of a 1G moment.
The bombs, bomb is down. I think they're fucked.
Summit's here in spirit, boys.
Yeah. Wait, what? Have they changed their minds? This is madness. I still think this is madness. Going for the retake this late. Not sure I'm quite buying it. World Edit gonna get caught. They lose both the rifles.
Damn it.
And Blade hasn't got much money at all. Electronic could drop an off.
This is one of those rounds where Blade told him to fall back and his team were like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, because you're letting Penta get up to 13, right? So you have to be willing and able to just back off. And so Electronic, he had the money for the AWP drops. A World that will get that. Blade goes for the UMP. And so this is it, the all or nothing moment for Flipside Tactics. But what an explosive execute onto that B site from Penta. Really well thought out, no fear at all. HS just charging around the corner and looking for that first duel. But then all the Molotovs and flashes in as well. It's very clean stuff.
Yeah, it's incredibly smoothly done. And
oh, whoa. That was impressive even for them.
Taken down by Electronic in return. But yeah, the whole key about that last round is they throw the smokes first, then they throw the flashbangs before the smokes even bloom, and then they just go. So it's so fast. Send.
Yes.
Picked up by World. Oh, sorry, Waylander. So they're bringing it back.
Waylander.
Fighting fire with fire.
Waking up, for sure. Waking up.
Come on.
Big.
Taste their own medicine, Semler.
So if you're not aware, it goes to 16. 15 can go into overtime if both teams get 15.
To play aggressive and demonstrate why this is my bomb site. I mean, now it's down to the 3 players here, and it looks like they're just gonna elect to group up, go out through A main.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Don't fuck it up, Electronic.
The timings, how they work out sometimes. 50 seconds though. There's still time here for Penta.
Near panic mode. He hasn't reloaded the gun yet. That's worth keeping an eye on, because 14 bullets is not a lot on this M4A1. See if he gets a chance to. He's so hyper-focused right now, and they're falling back with 30 seconds, 35. It can be done, and there's only one person covering the other side, which is Waylander, and he's very far back. This could be a straight plant here for Penta, although the rotation is starting to occur. Yeah, Flipside gonna have to go for a retake here. This is a great call very late in the game.
Yeah.
Waylander gets a shot on HS.
You're gonna get the plant. The plant gives you more money, so you get money from getting the plant, whether or not it goes off.
They get back up. I think Innocent, they both get
nice.
at the same time. Innocent, I think, was trying to relocate himself up to get that sneaky Molotov in, but it will be Flipside winning it 13-8. I don't know how much more my heart
Actually, the shoes can be more unique in a way, definitely.
When you know what's on the
One of my
line
first
as
team
well.
games. That sounds awesome, dude. Like,
When it doesn't go one way or the other.
it's the cooperative nature, and like I said, when I was playing earlier, it was a pretty bad example, because it's all about cooperation. You know, you're supposed to call where people are. It's just a lot better than the typical Call of Duty.
Really got the impenetrable defense up.
Yeah, and it's funner to play than to watch, for sure. So, if you like the look of it, you're gonna enjoy the game for sure.
No matter what, they just battle.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go for it.
What if you've got the open Markov?
If you look out for sales, it goes on sale sometimes.
This time.
Right now it's not, but
It's gonna work. I'm telling you, it's gonna have to work.
I mean,
maybe it's cheap on G2A. I'm gonna check.
how about like if World Edit actually just goes into Super Saiyan again?
That might be the preferable option.
What is he sitting at right now, frag-wise? He's at 13.
He's not doing too badly, actually.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah, a couple
it's
of
like
good
$5 cheaper if you go on G2A. G2A is a site where people can like resell their market items.
Setup maybe,
Or is it not?
Down pop with
Confused.
the bomb as well. Setting up for a smoke that's going to land on the right-hand side of the bomb carriage, and there comes the other one from the other side, creating the wall that we all love to see. Electronic though is on top of it.
Or no, it's not. It's like $15 on G2A. Never mind.
Going down right in front, and a lot of grenades. Are you not able to deny it? So great job on Penta. Well done.
This is I mean, out of an eco round, this is excellent for them. Bomb is planted and ticking. Sunny with that AK finds one kill, nearly the second as well. World Edit had a chance, and now all they do is just sit and wait. Penta don't have to show. This is all on Flipside now to make it happen, and Waylander checking. It looks like Innocent realizes
he's gonna die. Oh, backed off. That's a good move.
Oh no, Flipside. They're losing control.
Oh my
Sunny
God.
with another one. Still got the AK in
Don't
play.
lose the
Waylander
pistols.
trying to get
Don't
him.
lose
He
the
gets a
fist.
couple
Thank
of
you.
kills and the third as well. Oh my God.
I was worried about the bomb defuse.
So someone's gonna have to buy him a lot of drinks.
Well, exactly. Like the new Call of Duties are like what, $80? No, they're not $80, but like still at least 60.
Almost stole that entire round from them. What a lethal player. He's been sort of sneaking
Very
under
affordable.
the radar a bit here. He's actually been performing incredibly well in this game. It's just that it's not the flashiest kills that he's getting, so we're not noticing them quite as much. But
Okay, so they're 4 rounds away. This is doable.
oh my God, this game 13-9 now. This stuff from Waylander here. Look at that adjustment. Oh my God, that's quick.
That's sick. Sees the value of picking them up, and yeah, Innocent knows, saw him coming, but there was nowhere for Innocent to go. It's not like he can step out of Pop Dog and try and reset. Just need to hit the instant headshot, and well, this could get it.
Yeah, well, we can help you out. Like, you can play offline matches, like community-made maps and stuff. Play some co-op or whatever. I'd recommend getting the coin if you want to. It's the operation's going until September, so at some point you should probably get it, because there's like a bot mode called Guardian, and it's like waves of bots, and it's really good for new players to get used to the game.
And we're down to 1 minute and 15 seconds. Penta.
It's got like requirements, like it's like get 10 kills with the P90 or something, or like get headshots.
Because of it.
It's really fun.
They used all their money in this round, so if they lose it, they're back to ecoing, and Flipside get up to 11 rounds.
Please.
They're tapped.
Yes, indeed.
This is going to be a key one.
Fake.
Smoke's going down. Are they going
I think you actually have to level up before you can even play competitive. Oh yes. Dude, Waylander's crazy. He's going off. He's usually really shit. Yeah, there's like a level up requirement. I think you have to get like two levels of experience before you can join.
That was it. Waylander down to 94.
That was a quick round.
He's just straight eating players in that bomb site.
Penta should be broke now.
Absolutely absurd.
So they shouldn't be able to afford anything that great.
So well right now. World Edit taking down Innocent. We've started off this match talking about our sort of, I think it, justifiable concern that he's a very emotional player and that, he's maybe that emotion could bring him down if it's too much, but he seems to have sort of turned it around and channeled it into something quite useful instead.
Yeah, it's hard to get started, but once you like get the learning curve, you usually get the hang of it.
Yeah, after such a slow start.
It's about
We'll get revenge.
It's about learning all the guns basically. Once you learn all the guns and then you get to learn the maps and like the colors for the maps.
Yeah. It's like Nico Cam back in the day. We just need to have a Waylander.
Because I'm talking and it's early.
We probably should do that.
Time to wake up, I guess.
Like the compilation.
My grapes, dude.
All the faces of Waylander throughout everything. The qualifier and this.
Yeah, they're broke. Look, all pistol saves. So they got this round, so it's gonna be 11-13, unless something goes terribly wrong.
Again, they were light on the cash, but this buys them another chance.
And then they're 2 rounds away.
The AK. How much can HS do with it? This is one of those maps. I mean, we sort of saw that earlier when Cloud9 were playing as well. That you can sort of rush out. Chris did it a number of rounds. Charge into the air yard.
Like even if they lose, I'm so glad they at least brought it close, because I was feeling kind of cheated out of a game.
Let him be the entry point, the tip of the spearhead, and then try and see what happens. And he's leading the charge at the moment, so maybe that is what we'll see. I like this Starbird. Well, he's going to get shut down. Grenade.
Oh, that nade.
Waiting. They probably needed some of those flashbangs a bit earlier.
Yeah, there's running with the nade out in your hand doesn't really work, and well.
And you may have noticed this game doesn't have any sort of scoping or anything. So that may seem weird at first, but like it adds another aspect to the game because like crouching and stuff makes you more accurate and not moving and whatnot. Unless it's a scoped weapon, of course, like a sniper. What happens if they lose? Are they done for? Yeah. If you lose 3 matches, you're kicked out of the tournament. Currently, Flipside is 2-1. They've lost 2 and one against FaZe.
It's worth pointing out as well.
So, and I believe Penta is too. So the one who loses, the team who loses is kicked out. You can't use sights unless it's a scoped weapon like an op or SG.
To go wrong, it's going to go wrong all the way. So.
But you'll notice that they don't use aim down with any sights.
They've done all the work.
It's just, the way CSGO has always been, I guess it's just kind of part of it.
But they can't find the opening in the second half, and maybe a bit of a run.
Your crosshair is kind of just
waiting, which well that it is.
Your
get the shot if they jump cross.
Crosshair, I guess you could say. Well, your crosshair is your sight.
That's a smoke that's gone very early on. Waylander would have loved to, or World Edit rather would have loved to hold on to that a bit longer, but instead.
Like this gun he has now, you can't scope it.
Some information to work with there for Penta. And now Sunny, they have to wonder, you know, is that guy going to stay over there once the smoke goes down, or are they going to rotate off?
At least the sight's not a big change from me. It's whatever.
Super aggressive in pop.
Yeah, you get used to it. I mean,
I'm not sure why he's covering main quite.
You realize sights are pretty pointless overall. It is a little bit strange though.
Flash down from Innocent, but just trying to lure Electronic back in, I believe.
Oh,
still going to lose the fight. Late here to cover it up. Now 40 seconds left. The bomb is making its way out onto the site. Sen, we haven't seen so much.
Yeah, there are some scope weapons.
He's pick up a kill there, gets shut
nice
down.
Electronic. The gun that he has next to he's scoped in. So snipers are scopable.
Well, he's weirdly out of the open, but they can't get to him in time. He's going to get a kill on Sunny instead, looking for a second. This is crumbling.
World did it.
Finally, Crystal gets a
Oh
kill.
god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Coming in from HS. Flipside, how are they losing this round?
Yes! Oh, Electronic, you're insane. 12 to 13. Dude, they're coming up. They're coming up, man.
Move on to the next round. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it. Nothing is making sense any longer.
A double, man.
It's an emotional roller coaster, man.
It is an emotional roller coaster, dude.
First kill on Ivy. The round is over for Penta. Like, there's nothing more that they need to do.
Now are they saving? No, they have money. Yeah,
there's almost no time. They have to get the bomb on A. We've got 4 people alive, so let's just wait until they try and put the bomb down and win the round. No problem. But
wow, catching Zen as well.
And then this spray to end it with, like, please, please.
I think that was just luck. I don't think he was trying for that.
So
my
close.
Thoughts exactly.
So close, but they do because of the bomb plant. Have money to keep the pressure up here, Penta. They're starting to lose enough rounds in a row where that loss bonus is getting big.
I think Penta's starting to lose their mentality here.
Actually break through here. I'm sure that they felt like they had that round won. 2 versus 1 in the end. Bomb planted and ticking, and yet still.
It's a very emotional game, so when you start winning, you really get momentum.
They saved the AWP for World Edit as well.
That round is just...
it's just chaos again. But Electronic, this time he emerges victorious.
It's such an absurd round that I have to giggle a little bit. It's too much for me to handle. I can't handle it any longer. 13 to 12.
I like how the casters are like secretly rooting for Flipside.
Commence here. Flash
supposed to be impartial.
Flash in every single way.
Yep. Not pretty.
Please just get the entry.
Nobody's
Nobody's watching Ivy.
World Edit has been boosted in connector, and there you go. Sure enough, he catches Crystal easily enough. Now the push begins, however, and they're just going to slade.
Oh my god, dude, Electronic is literally crazy. He's a new member to the team, and he's literally been a huge asset to Flipside.
He's smoked off an alley. This is no fun at all.
Take a headshot fight there.
Watch this clutch. Watch him clutch this. Watch him 1v5 this fucking shit.
You wish the
he's
round would
running
have
away.
started like this, then it would have been just perfect. The one thing you don't want to have to consider right now if you're Penta is the idea
Hopefully somebody gets the op
coming
for
alive,
World Edit.
because he's one of the biggest stars, one of the biggest talents in the region right now, up and coming, and he was gone for a while here. He's looking for Sunny. Still don't check that spot. HS got a similar kill a couple of rounds ago, so he'll save
13-13.
at least.
We're even.
But it's tied up now.
Now
it's
it begins.
13. Flipside.
Knees weak.
Just legendary
Arm spaghetti.
Right in the group stage of a major tournament. Don't make the mistake of confusing
Knees
this
spaghetti,
with some
arm
online
spaghetti.
game that, you know, we've seen come
Vomit on spaghetti.
The pressure is so high right now. If you lose, if you make any mistake now, you get knocked out of the tournament. Everything is riding on this. I can't believe what we're seeing.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, Penta won the second half pistol. They win the second half pistol and yet are still this deep in it.
Yeah, they finish with 11 rounds in the first
Okay,
half.
wait, they're on a save. Okay, so they should come up ahead. Unless, again, something goes terribly wrong. So Flipside will be 14-13. And then once they get to if they get to the 15th round, that puts them in a safe spot because no matter what, they have to go into overtime or win.
We're going to go for the half buy here. I like it.
They can just get 2 more.
I have to point this out. They've made this comeback with Blade dropping 5 kills in the whole game.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Blade has 5 kills. Come on, Blade. Blade's usually quite the strong rifleman.
Also having an off game, then Penta are winning this. But Waylander has just saved them so many times now.
We had teams in 1.6 that had incredible tactical leaders and then just superstars to rain them out. People said that style was dead in Global Offensive. People said that can't come back. Now it's all about having almost all stars and you need everyone to be able to frag and everything. I mean, Blade is making a case that, no, I'll just command these troops and they're quite good and that'll be enough. Now the flashbangs are in.
Again, he gets the same strat every time.
Can they finally break? He gets the third headshot as well, taking down Sunny.
Oh, I really want that skin that guy has. Oh, Blade, come on. They can't afford to lose any more. 14-13, 1 more. And then they can go for the win. I mean, 2 more if you can. You know, not playing.
Making a legendary comeback here and knocking Penta out of the
Ooh, they were so low.
What on earth?
They need to start really clearing spools. Like I can't believe that.
Yeah, I love this, man.
Sitting behind coils
so hype. Like when you learn to love a team, it
neglecting to shut that position down, or at least
and again, once again, between me and you, if you have a bet, it becomes twice as stressful.
13-14. Flipside now in the lead. Still not much bank to speak of, but we're getting down to that point now where this is just gonna be about the rounds. Crystal's got his AWP though. And it's looking like they might head back over towards that B site, and we'll see. For Penta, is it going to be successful? Because Waylander continues to lurk here, and he has changed up his
dude, if they win,
well,
Penta's out. Flipside moves on. I hope. I'm not sure what it is exactly. I think they still have to win another one to get out of groups.
Over there as well.
But they won't be eliminated.
2 Molotovs, so they can
the thing is, they're usually eliminated first every single time.
Forget about the smoke. Great flash combination.
So this is insane to begin with.
Long range, a little bit of tapping going on.
Waylander,
Waylander got to be very careful.
Oh,
and
shit.
That grenade would have got maybe a double, but instead they take him down.
Okay,
Sunny has fallen. The bomb has been planted in a very strange spot there. That could be a problem later on. Were they not able to plant it? Yeah, they've got to communicate that. You're right. 4 on 4 now.
This is all going to be key here because World Edit, they weren't able to push aggressive for connector here, Penta. A lot is riding on HS, who's holding close. He needs to win the duel versus Markelov as soon as the chance is there. And Markelov is going to drop right behind him. I'm not sure if Markelov spotted him.
World Edit's doing good. No.
But he's now at a 1v3.
Don't clutch, don't. Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah, okay, 15-13. One more. The other team's like, fuck. Oh, they're going home.
They've got 2 of them.
Oh, they must be fucking depressed, dude. Holy shit.
I can't believe it.
Oh, man.
Just, what,
okay,
27 kills? Is it more than that? Did he get 1 in that round?
Okay, it's a rifle round, so hopefully they can just close it out now.
26, Electronic on 25, and Markelov is up there as well. It's all over the place.
No overtime, no overtime.
4 rounds in the first half. And
4
1 round away from locking Penta
4 to 11.
Putting it into that saga
that's only got 2 rounds.
Going on for such a long time. We knew it was going to be a heartbreaking day. We've been saying it again and again and again. And no matter who the victim is, you feel like they deserve a bit more.
Well, I mean, is this like the 1.6 train all of a sudden again? You know, talking about 1.6 and in-game leaders.
Yeah.
This is 2 halves of just full CT lockdown. Sunny though.
Oh no.
With the punish on
God.
Electronic.
Just end it, please.
Change up from Flipside, flashing into A main, and that does not work.
Like.
So man advantage here for Penta. And
Spray him.
We take this to overtime.
Do it.
Yes, there is.
Oh god, you're dead. You're dead, mate. Oh my god.
He still picks up a kill. HS with a couple in his zone, and Markelov
The
has
zone,
got innocent.
what?
It's still a 2-on-3. The bomb is
What is
actually
the button?
dropped all the way along the side of the wall.
Oh my god.
Markelov with one. A lot of damage goes for the spray. And there comes Wayland
Yes,
taking
yes.
out HS. Oh no, they had the lead. And now it's on Crystal. 1 versus 2. He's got plenty of time here, but...
Where's he going?
Markelov
Why are they running
showing
off?
up to play.
They had the bomb.
Crystal... How deep is he going to go with the mind game? He's just going to go for the pun. He realizes, listen, I don't know where they are anymore. I'm just going to try for it. And he's successful in the first point here. 1 versus 2 clutch to try and see if he can bring it a step closer to overtime. He's fallen quite far back. They only have, well, they have a smoke and a Molotov. Oh my god, that's bad.
Yeah,
If they know where if they find out where he is, that could end it.
Someone needs to defuse, someone needs to cover. Oh no, oh no. Oh, he missed. Now they know where he is.
Drops Waylander down to 22 HP. This is all about the spray now through the
3,
smoke because it's
2,
gonna be blind.
1,
He has to get the
0.
connect. Not quite there, just
Yes!
missing it.
Oh my god!
Flipside have a
Ooh, dude, Flipside's taking names. They just kicked Penta and FaZe out of the tournament.
staying alive in the tournament, ending Penta's run.
Dude, they are just taking names, sending fucking teams home. Look at them, they're fucking crying.
After a miserable
Oh,
first
man.
half with, let's be honest, just a grotesque mistake from the beginning when they lost
Yeah.
the pistol round. Like
Flipside should have won that pistol.
in the first half.
If you want to go back and see that,
That was like a
that 4v2.
landslide of disaster for Flipside into a terrible first half. And then this happens. They bring it back with Blade dropping 6
dude, World
kills
Edit.
in 30. Well,
He finally went
29
out. Like,
rounds, 6 kills.
whenever they lose,
And
it's
they
because
still
World
win the
Edit's
game.
not doing his full
I can't
optimal
believe it.
potential.
Penta, obviously, it's an incredible shame because they've been going at this for so long. You feel like they should have been able to make it further. I'm sure it won't be the last we see them because they're just
They're
such
also
a cool
fat.
team and the story is amazing. But
They should play less
not
video
today.
games.
Just keep that in mind, right? They are still a very young team. When it comes to Flipside, you like the fact that it was this close and that Flipside had to work this hard should actually have you pretty worried about Penta because Penta haven't had that amount of time to work together as a unit.
All right, so
these kind of clutch
establishing
situations,
this,
it's so hard
I'm
to
curious
practice
who
those
the
2v2s,
next,
the
who they're
3v3s to make
we're
it so
gonna
that
verse
it's
next.
instinct how you play with your teammates in those sorts of tight spots. And so, you know, Flipside, a lot more practice there. Penta, it seems like there's so much
checking
potential
the
with just a
results
bit
here.
more time. They can become one of those crazy teams that just rolls through people and comes through in the clutch.
yeah, just imagine the added experience just from going through all of this on all the players.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is so wild.
They're a team that can say, you know, like now when they come into the next major, if they qualify, because again, these qualifiers are now becoming so fierce.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So if they can pull through those qualifiers again, make it to the main event. Now, you're right, they do have a
Shoot,
little
North
bit of
is
an
still
edge.
in the tournament.
We've been there before, boys.
So I'm hoping they
It's not
either
that crazy
verse.
what we do.
I don't know who it is. I can ask Jordan.
Game
He
as
probably
well
knows.
as- I think maybe.
But if they
people
verse
were
North,
looking
they
at
probably
the,
win.
You know, the list of games there and thinking, oh, Penta Flipside's not going to be so interesting. Well, yes, all the games today are just on edge, and it's not like it's gonna. It's only actually going to get better. It seems.
I think that they only have hard teams to verse, so they
the
might
madness
be
can stay.
fucked. But we'll have to see.
At least we had this one, right, where it's not as painful as watching either Cloud9 or Mousesports.
I mean, the thing is, they still get like $9 grand for just showing up. So
There's a bit of an out with Penta where it's just like, well, yes, okay, they were kind of expected this.
unless you get like second or first, you're kind of fucked in anyway.
Yeah,
It's still remarkable.
They just put so much heart into it. You feel like maybe they could have done it anyway.
What's the
I-
next
I-
match?
I had
So
my
it's
hopes quite
Flipside
high
or
for them. I
Fnatic
don't know
versus
what to say.
Navi. I'm pretty sure Fnatic has this one in the bag.
Yeah.
Because what's the next match?
Starts in
Tell me,
12
Fnatic.
minutes.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, and that's
more-
a 1-2 match as well.
more heartbreak is coming in.
2.
Now, you know, that's it for us. I wonder what the
Look at
guys
these betting
in this,
odds.
They can take any
So
more
people
of this. There's
believe
another game coming up and actually another 7 of them. So
Fnatic
it's
is going to
exciting.
win.
Paul, what do you guys
Yeah,
think?
they have 57%. So you get more money if you bet on Navi, technically.
Yeah, I don't envy you guys either. And as I said,
But I'm pretty
the
sure Fnatic's
opening
gonna
games of the day are all heartbreaking games for one team or the other. So really tough times for these teams at the major, and we have lost another one. It's in the form of the youngsters.
What a match! I
Penta
totally
had a
agree,
fantastic
dude. They had me
round
fooled.
lead qualifiers, and
I was like, for sure, Flipside's done. They're going home. They're done, and then they took it back. Very intense. Okay, I'm gonna look at my pick'em, so I'm gonna launch my CS:GO and just transfer that over because why not? Oh, they're doing highlights. I want to see some of those.
Catering got here, we all went and got some chicken. We go down to take a bite of chicken, and then all of a sudden, Flipside loses a pistol round in a 5-on-3 post plant at the inner bomb site. Never supposed to happen. The next round's a 3-on-1 for Penta, and they lose that somehow, and it's just like
they were like so stressed out.
Game back and forth, and that first half is marked by so many different clutch situations that could have gone either way, and that actually could have turned out to be a good half for Flipside if they had won maybe just one of those. If one of those situations early on had gone their way, it would have been great. But the second half, obviously, is all about Waylander.
Oh, it's already disappointing. Okay, so these are the teams that I think are going to advance. FaZe is already out, so that one's gone. Basically, the more points you get, like the more you get correct, the more points you get, and you can get the gold trophy or silver trophy or bronze trophy. Your total points, 25 away from bronze. So this one's already confirmed. What are the two teams that will be eliminated without winning a match? They didn't win a single one. These are the teams I think are in advance. I didn't expect them to get anywhere, but they did. FaZe is out. Okay, so SK might go out. And I think it's actually between one of these two. So one of these are going to go out. I'm actually might be kind of fucked for getting the gold trophy, but then you go into the then you go into the brackets after that. Still to be determined, so you can bet on that. 12 points per correct pick. So then you can really start building up points. 7. Why did they go down? I thought they went up in points. Well, that sucks. So how many is it for these? How many points do you get? I don't understand. That would be pretty insane, apple slices on the list, because like for each sticker that somebody buys, half the proceeds, as it says here, goes towards the team. And as you can imagine, many people, like I already have 3 stickers on my AK, as you know, just because I want to support the team. So I'm confused. How many points are these worth? Oh, each correct pick 3 points towards. Okay, so that's not that many. So it all comes down to this. Shit. But the thing is, they cost so much money. I have to pay for each one of these. It's only like, how much is it? Yeah, 130. It's not too bad. So like $10 gets you a day's worth, basically. You know, this is just an optional. My friend played it. I think he got the silver trophy, but he's not playing it this year because it's just so, it's pretty expensive. I'm just gonna look at his profile real quick and see what trophies he has. I forgot to do I did the first ones, but I didn't do the brackets last time. Oh shit, he has gold. Oh, that's 2015 though, I don't think that's right. But he has a gold trophy. And I know you can't see it, it sucks. It doesn't do the main thing. Oh, I guess that's his only one. I thought he did another one more recently, but whatever. Did it die?
We're about to use like all our timeouts.
Wow, that's incredible.
That, right?
Yeah,
I think it's back now.
The timeouts as well.
That was my question.
In terms of the map, that was the map you thought this would go down to, was it?
You're interviewing.
What again? Can you ask?
You thought it would come down to train through the vetoes?
Oh yeah. We knew it for sure it would train.
Right. I love how smart that is.
Why is the stream fucking up?
The lottery numbers for next weekend.
I don't know, maybe 7 and 13.
Okay, all right. I'm going to take you up on that. If it's 7-13, we're sharing it. We've got Moses and Fifth Laren alongside, gents.
Yeah, what kind of game plan did you have on your T side coming into this game? Because it looked like when you guys were playing the other two.
I think it just lags when I use the
wasn't
in-game.
really a lot of strat heavy.
I'll get rid of you. I think it lags when I do the one in the game. Alright, so that's that. I'm glad that's over, honestly. It's so stressful, so stressful. But the next one starts soon. I mean, if you want to stick around, we can watch that, but other than that, I think we're... Has it started? I think we're about... why is it lagging? I don't know if you can hear me, to be honest. I'm gonna refresh. Why did the stream do this? Testing 1 2 1 2. Why is it lagging? Why do you lag? Okay. Notice it's better now. Not sure why it's so... Anyway, I think we're done. I was gonna say we could watch the next one, but it's having troubles. If you're interested in watching it yourself, you can look up PLG or PGL, sorry, on Twitch. The next match starts soon. I'm gonna be watching it, but I think I'm gonna stop streaming at least. I better get some rest so I can play Galaxy later, because let's be honest, that I'm pretty pumped to play that. And you guys seem pretty hyped to hear that, so. I want to show you my skins, but it's whatever. I have all of the operation coins, which is cool because they're very commemorative. I just want to see if I can show that here. What is going on here? Oh, I know why. Wait for the stream to catch up. It's very far behind for some reason. At least for me, I'm refreshing. Nah, like it was like twice as far behind, I think. It's saying video output low. Like I have red stream health. I don't know why. Maybe. Oh, there we go. It's green again. Okay. So I'll show you what these coins are. They each operation you get a coin and then you can participate in that operation. You can still participate in some parts of each operation, but Jesus Christ, my bird. But to get like the full access, you need to buy the coin. Well, it does that with streams? Yeah. It was really bad though, but it seems to be better now. I came in this one a few years ago. That one was really fun, and then Breakout. Each one has a different type of knife, except this one. This one's gloves, which is stupid. I hate gloves. This was butterfly knives. That's my favorite type of knife because you can like do tricks with them. Butterfly knife tricks are fun. But that one I got golden. These are all bronze because I didn't really know what I was doing. But that one I finished, and I'm set to get gold for the new one. By the way, speaking of, I mean, I don't have that one displayed. There we go. How do I add it? How do I add it to the thing? Okay, I'm gonna want to put. I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. Yeah, dude, of course I want to play multiplayer on this. It's like my favorite game to play. Can I add more? Or, no, okay. All my medals. These ones are from each year. So this one's like 2015, when it first came out. And you can like rank it up multiple times once you reach rank 40, but it was hard to get that one because it started late in the year. 2015 service medal, the 2016 one. So it changes color based on how many times you've ranked it up. I still have yet to do my second one for the 2017 medal. Man, I used to have so many good skins, I guess I just sold them over time. Anyway, man, I think I'm gonna head off stream just so I can get some sleep and then wake up, do some Galaxy. So I'll see you later for Galaxy, as I just said. And again, I hope you get a computer soon so we can play some multiplayer. That all-in-one you have as a job. Also, you need internet. Yeah, me too. Okay, catch you later, man.